George Schu has spent a long career as a computer security consultant. He says the growth of cloud computing in recent years represents a dramatic shift. Most of the data we use is no longer stored and processed on our personal or business computers. Instead, it is on large computers often located far away.
Your smartphone, your tablet, they are all essentially cloud computing devices. They do not store all the data that you're seeing on those devices. They don't store all the applications. You press an application icon, and then the cloud service reacts to that command and sends you the information surrounding the application as well as the data behind the database that is serving that application.
When you download information from the internet, you're accessing the cloud. In fact, the large computers that provide the information you have requested can be located anywhere on the globe.
It could be on the other side of the world. People in Europe. I was in Europe a month ago, and I used my tablet to get my newspapers. I pushed the icon for the New York Times, and the New York Times was there. The Wall Street Journal was there. The Washington Post was there. In the past, I'd have to find a kiosk in the town that inevitably didn't have my newspaper. Now it's being rendered to me through the cloud, through a cloud service that is operated in behalf of the New York Times and the other newspapers.
In recent years, a large number of companies and organizations have decided they can save money by no longer buying and maintaining their own central computers. Instead, they pay other companies to provide the huge amounts of computer storage they need and the software programs to use the data.
It means that an enterprise doesn't have to invest in hardware and software to put inside their enterprise and depreciate that hardware and then buy new software and hardware in 5 years and be in that cycle. Your IT people can now focus on the business and making that cloud service work for your business rather than maintaining the infrastructure.
When companies and administrations first thought about moving their databases and computing to the cloud, many people had security concerns.
I believe that this is a more secure model of computing. In the past, when workers had a lot of the data on a laptop and they took that laptop on a trip or they took it home, something would happen to that laptop. It would be stolen, it would be lost, and it would inevitably get in the hands of people that did malicious things with that data, like downloaded all the identities on that laptop. It happened many, many times, and a lot of identities were compromised because of that. I think by centralizing your data and the computing resources, you can focus your security in one spot where the data is kept, and you're going to have a much stronger form of security.
Cloud computing is now growing fast.
This is a big growth area in computing. Gartner did a study last year.
They're a big consulting firm.
Gartner is a big IT consulting firm. They focus on trends in information technology, and they write a lot of reports. But they had a report last year that indicated that cloud computing growth is in the neighborhood of 50%, which is an extraordinary growth rate for any business.
Per year.
Per year, yes.
We generally don't think about cloud computing, but in fact, many of the computer services we depend on daily take place in the cloud. You're almost certainly already using cloud computing, like each time you check your email or use a map application. Experts say that because cloud computing represents a more efficient use of computer infrastructure and because it's actually more secure than keeping data on your home computer, cloud computing is now one of the fastest growing sectors of the computer industry. For Up to Date, this is Burton Bolag in Washington.